Big wins on the goal rush for Liverpool away from home and Spurs at home against Burnley. Gоals at Vicarage Road and the Manchester derby still to come today. Then 4 games tomorrow. The highlight perhaps Leicester away at Aston Villa. And then the weekend ends with a London derby. West Ham against Arsenal on Monday night. This is the way the table stands now at the bottom. As I mentioned, Watford still bottom, 2 points behind Norwich. A big move there for Everton. They've gone from 18th to 13th to 14th today rather. Southampton back in the bottom 3 and Villa there and the bottom 3 only on goal difference before they play Leicester tomorrow. To the top, Spurs up to 5th after their big win against Burnley. 6 points off the top 4 there. Liverpool then 8 clear before the day began, 11 now and 14 above Manchester City before the derby. From me and Don though, that's it for the Goal Rush. Thanks for watching and goodbye for now.
Great stuff. Thanks to your commentary team, as always, for the Goal Rush, Joe Spates and Don Hutchison. Liverpool once again flexing their muscle and showing their squad strength. 7 changes. They score 3 goals away from home and their first clean sheet in 14.
Yeah, I think that will probably please Jurgen Klopp the most, that clean sheet. Defensively, they've been outstanding this season as a team, but they probably haven't been at their best, which is frightening, really. And today they absolutely steamrolled a Bournemouth team who were struggling. And I just think it's probably the only team in the Premier League, I think, at the moment, Liverpool, that don't have a weakness. In every phase, they can play in any way, they can counter-attack, they can dominate possession, they can score, they can sit in, and I think it's scary for everyone else.
Naby Keita will make some of the headlines on his Premier League, first Premier League start for the club. A goal and an assist. It was a terrific performance overall over the 90 minutes.
Yeah, and do you know what? Liverpool didn't really have to come out of second gear, but Keita is another one that's come in. Massive potential, probably not hit the heights that we probably saw in Germany. They are a steam train. They're a team. The great teams can play any player, in any position, in any system, and nothing changes in the performance levels. And that's what you're seeing at the moment. I agree with Owen. I don't see a team in the Premier League that is at their level at this moment in time.
And we saw a special milestone for Mohamed Salah. In his 100th Premier League appearance, he notched up his 63rd goal. What a return that is, by the way.
I mean, obviously Mo Salah's flying, but that's good to see as well. Keita driving. That's what we saw in Germany. Good way to pass, and we've seen that. What are the numbers? 62 and
63 and 100.
63 and 100. That, honestly, that is right there with some of the best we've ever seen in this league. So, big plus for Keita getting another game, but the weight and the finish for Mo Salah is just perfect.
You know, at half-time, I think we showed the long ball over the top from Jordan Henderson, similar to the one that Lovren played in the derby. That was another one that was similar to the goal that I think Origi scored in the derby as well. Whatever you're preparing against, whatever you see, teams can't really stop those passes, stop the runs, because the runs are always perfect. The weight of the pass is always perfect. Jurgen Klopp is getting it right.
Yeah. Confirmation then of really what Mohamed Salah's done in his Liverpool career to date has been nothing short of staggering. Some might say, pretty harshly, that he hasn't quite reached the standards of previous seasons. What do you think?
Very harsh, I think. I think every time I watch him play, he probably gets 5-6 shots off, and he makes things happen. Maybe he's not going to score 40 or know, whatever goals it was in that first season, but he makes things happen. And this Liverpool team, maybe it's more complete when he's scoring less. Everybody's contributing. Mane's been on fire. Firmino, they're getting goals from midfield. So if he scores less and the team wins the Premier League, I think he'll be pretty happy with that.
I think it's the fact that the goals have been spread so far and wide in that team that actually last year you thought Mane or Salah were always in a competition. Salah scored all the goals last year. This year it's been spread throughout the team, so that's probably why he's not got the plaudits maybe that his performances have deserved.
Good point made, actually, because today also marked the 16th different goal scorer for Liverpool in the Premier League, which is staggering considering they've only played 16 games in England's top flight. Liverpool, of course, made a great start. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain got them up and running. This was a terrific goal. That's something similar that we saw in the Merseyside derby, emanating from a long ball, this time from Jordan Henderson.
But Phil made a really good point. You know, you think Bournemouth, they're probably looking, oh, we'll close one avenue, but then they go over the top. They did it in the derby there. The weight of that ball from Henderson and the run, the intelligence and awareness and the finishing quality, if they can get goals from midfield, Liverpool, they get all the goals from the front 3. Yeah. If Chamberlain can chip in and Keita can chip in, this Liverpool is close to unstoppable.
This is when Keita scored his goal at the Vitality. A nice exchange of pass with him and Mohamed Salah.
It was really good movement as well. He took Lerma into middle, then he made the dart in behind. The pass from the back heel from Salah was fantastic. Look at Kate as he plays the pass inside. Look at the run. He goes left, then cuts right, and the vision from Salah was fantastic. He was onside. The finish was clinical, and that was Liverpool. They didn't probably have to play at their absolute best to win the game, but they controlled the whole game.
Lovely assist there by Mohamed Salah. And in the end, Liverpool pick up all 3 points. They go 14 points clear of Manchester City. I'm talking about putting the pressure on now for Pep Guardiola's side ahead of the Manchester derby.
Yeah, I'm sure all the City players would have been watching that game, and obviously they've put in a big performance. Liverpool City are going to want to match that in a huge game for them.
Worrying times for Bournemouth, though. They've lost their last 5 now and just above the relegation zone. Talking of 5 goals for Tottenham Hotspur. Jose Mourinho, the head coach, wanted more intensity after what happened against Manchester United. They certainly delivered. Harry Kane getting them up and running with a fantastic goal.
Yeah, they started the game really fast. They were quite slow at the traps at Old Trafford on Wednesday. The intensity was there today. Speed, Son probably was the best player on the pitch. The way he kept running at the Burnley defence, the goals, the chances, they were absolutely all over Burnley. And they scored some great goals. That was Lucas Moura following in when Dele Alli nearly scored. And we've probably seen the goal of the season so far in the 3rd goal from Son in this one.
Yeah, so as Moura sees this one over, have a look at this from Son Heung-min. From just outside his own box, a moment of brilliance.
To be fair, it reminds me of someone. Reminds me maybe of Ryan Giggs goal we saw against Arsenal. This guy, on his day, is unplayable. He's quick, he's powerful, he's got composure in that situation. He's just, he's almost unplayable. And this Tottenham team quietly sneaking into 5th place, really remarkable.
Yeah. The balance, he kept going inside, left foot, right foot, inside. Kane, obviously, is scoring some great goals. Unlike Burnley, they let in 4 goals on Tuesday. Another 5 goals today, so Sean Dyche won't be happy, but some brilliant goals. Kane cutting in from that side that he likes to play on, and just a brilliant finish.
Yeah, and the cherry on the cake, so to speak, Moussa Sissoko with a nice assist this from Kane. He's
so good driving deep from midfield. He's so powerful. Nobody can live with him. Again, another player. If he can add goals to his game, Sissoko, his all-round game is so good and so important for the rest of his teammates. But great little 1-2. The weight of the pass from Harry Kane is perfect. A really smart finish from Sissoko. 5-0 is a brilliant score.
Probably Jose will be pleased that they've kept a clean sheet because they've conceded goals as well. So probably the best performance since he's come in.
Exactly what he would have wanted. And that's a lot from us. But there is, of course, a special fixture to end the day with. Destination Manchester for Steve Barron guests.
Manish, thank you very much indeed. Yes, the Wales and Belgium management team are waiting to talk to us. Ryan Giggs and Roberto Martinez. Now, of course, 11 points between United and City in the Premier League table. City have seen Liverpool win as well, but it is all about the pride of Manchester as we build up to kick off at the Etihad Stadium. Will it be a day for blue or red in the northwest of England? We'll have all the team news and all the build-up coming next.